Hey everyone, yes, I am recording this from my car, but I wanted to send you a video with the same directions that I provided below in the email. My hope is that by including the video in addition to the written out directions, that we're able to aid everyone in being on the same page and knowing what to do and what's going on. Okay, so number one, we have a new virtual studio portal. The virtual studio portal is separate from the yoga teacher training portal. Okay, they live in the same ecosystem on Thinkific, but they are two separate things. All right, if you were registered for our old virtual studio, you will have to create a new login. You have to create a new login and register and pay again, because for security purposes, we were not able to migrate the data from the old system to the new system for the payment portion. So you'll have to register again. For those of you who have already paid for the month of February, what I will do once you have paid and registered for the new portal is extend your due date, so that way you get essentially credit for what you already paid for, and you're not paying back to back. Okay, in order for that to happen, you have to register for the new virtual studio, complete that process. 2, once you're done with that, send me a text message at 727-773-7613. That is my personal phone number, by the way, and just text the word paid, and then I will know to go in and extend your due date for the virtual studio. Okay, in the virtual studio is where all of your classes that you take get tracked automatically. All right, you don't have to turn in any practice requirement data if you take classes within the virtual studio. The membership that you're signing up for is an unlimited membership, and you can take as many classes as you want within the month in the virtual studio. We have 44 classes that are available as of right now, and we continue to add more on a regular basis. Okay, so those are the basics of the virtual studio. The virtual studio. If you have already set up your account for yoga teacher training and you have started going through the pre-recorded videos and the information that is in there, that is wonderful. Everything with that is fine. The only thing that you have to create a new account for is the virtual studio, if you have not done that already. All right, so once you have created your account for your virtual studio, you will then be able to get into the new virtual studio online community. You'll see where there's student connects, you'll see where there's a teacher welcome, you'll see all kinds of stuff that's in there. There's even a WhatsApp group that I created for the folks in the virtual studio. They have access to the WhatsApp group. I will send it to everybody else as well. I just haven't done it yet. But just so you know, there's a pinned post about the WhatsApp group that's available there as well. Okay. If you have not set up your yoga teacher training access yet, you are going to have to text me directly with your name and email address and say, I need to set up for either 200-hour training, 300-hour training, or 500-hour training. Let me know what training you need to be enrolled in. The reason I am telling you to text me and let me know to enroll you in that particular training is because I've turned regular payments back on for the yoga teacher training programs. So when you go to set up your account now, it's going to ask you to pay the $450, which is our regular price. All right. If you were a part of the $25 special and you need to be able to bypass that to register for the yoga teacher training portal, you're going to have to contact me in order for me to enroll you in class now, because I've given a month and a half now for everybody to get into the portal. So if you haven't done it yet, now you're going to have to contact me and we'll have to set up your yoga teacher training access. All right. In the text you send me for Yoga Teacher Training Access, it needs your full first and last name, the email address you would like us to use to set up your online portal, and we need to know the level of training that you are asking to be enrolled in. All right? In addition, if you have not taken a 200-hour training yet, you are required to start with 200-hour level in order for you to register with Yoga Alliance. You cannot skip 200-hour. It is a rule that is set by Yoga Alliance, okay? So just keep in mind that even if you email me, I have been doing this for years, I really want to start here, you have to start with 200-hour if you know that you are someone who wants to register with Yoga Alliance in the future, all right? So just go ahead and start there. Then lastly, regular homework that is assigned to you within the online portal, all right? Within the Yoga Teacher Training portal, all right? Yoga Teacher Training homework is what I'm talking about now. If I give you an assignment, if there's an assignment in the portal when it opens for you on a Monday, those assignments are due the Sunday of that same week by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Assignments are due by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of the Sunday, on the Sunday of the week that they were assigned. All right, so there is that. Then, when you send in your homework, you need to use the subject line 200-hour YTT homework, 300-hour YTT homework, or 500-hour YTT homework. You're going to put in the subject line the corresponding course that you are registered in, YTT homework. That's all you're going to put in the subject line. In the email that's below this video, I have it in bold red letters, the exact subject line we need you to use. Why is this important? Because when we go to grade these things and they come to the inbox, it's easier for us to sort, and it guarantees that homework won't get lost. If you send it any other way, we will not accept it from this point forward, okay? Because we can't, there are too many of you, and it just creates massive chaos, all right? So make sure that when you turn in your homework, you email it to us, info@theblackpranayoga.com. Subject line should be the number of the course that you're in, 200, 300, 500, YTT homework. It's written down at the bottom of this video as well. And then lastly, everything we do is on Eastern Standard Time. Everything. Virtual studio, Yoga Teacher Training, everything is on Eastern Standard Time. Okay? What else is there? If you are in 300-hour, if you're in 200-hour, 300-hour, or 500-hour, when it is time for your intensive, you will see a block inside the portal that lets you know all of the information about your intensive. It literally says, if it's 200-hour, it literally says 200-hour intensive meeting, 300-hour intensive meeting, or 500-hour intensive meeting. So you know what time we're going to meet and where to find the Zoom link to get into that intensive, and any other pertinent information that you may need for that intensive's schedule, okay? So if you have any other questions, make sure you go back and watch this video in its entirety first. Please do not watch half of it and then ask questions. Please watch it in its entirety. Also, please make sure you read the email in its entirety so you aren't missing things. Lastly, going forward, I will begin from this point on to direct you back to either this video, the welcome video, or the notes that are within the portal in order to get the answers that you're looking for, because 90% of the things that we're getting emailed about today, or emailed about in general, 90% of the questions are things that we have answered already, and all it takes is a little reading. If you were looking for the password for the manual that is in the online portal, it is literally in the subject line where it says manual. So stuff like that is stuff that I need you all to be on the lookout for, so we don't bombard the inbox with questions and things that we've already answered, or my text message box at this point. Okay, so I believe that that is everything that you need to know for now. Yeah, that's about it. All right, I'll check in with y'all soon, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening.